Hello, Digidestins. This is Kyle D, better known as Ridemyavatar, bringing you another deck profile. Today's deck profile will be none other than Diaboromon. Again, a lot of people are like, well, Diaboromon's probably a bad deck till this set comes out. Well, with the Power Up Pack Suzanomon, we could make a Final Zabar punch deck that could devastate anything with it. Because again, Diaboromon just loves going big, and being able to knock out people's security in one swing might help out in the long run. So let's dive right into the deck, shall we? Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and remember, down in the description you can find my Discord, stuff like that if you want to talk to me directly. Or even just leave a comment down and ask questions. I'm more than welcoming to answer them. Let's dive right in. So first off, as you can see, we have Diaboromon, Black War Greymon. Again, very important combo pieces because, again, similar to Black War Greymon can get a couple punches in, but there's like no extra security unless it's Suzanomon. So what's really nice is that we can use Diaboromon here to get 3 punches in with piercing, similar to Black War Greymon being able to get a couple hits in. Again, very powerful skills regardless of the winning image. Both pretty much serve the same purpose. Black War Greymon can finish games, so can Diaboromon. So again, let's go over the cards. Tsurimon is in here. While you have another Digimon in play with the same name as this Digimon, it gets plus 2,000 HP. Very easily seen what's coming from. We're going to be playing multiple copies of certain Digimon just due to Tsurimon's ability. We also play Kaporimon. While this Digimon has blocker, it gains 1,000 HP. So again, very powerful rookies. Well, pre-rookies, your eggs, your Digitamas. Then you have Gutsymon in here for blocker, and the same reason why we play Agumon for blocker. Again, being able to give 1,000 DP is something nice. We also play Caramon in here to help if we are sitting on these blockers that we will be trying to slow the game down. As long as Caramon's underneath it, this now becomes the 8k that your opponent doesn't want to swing into. You know, this also becomes a 6k that they don't want to swing into. This becomes a 6k they don't want to swing into. Again, very useful. The deck is overly expensive, I get it. It's pricey. You don't want to pay this huge math number, but again, it's just useful to have the Caramons in here. Next, you have Suzanomon. All your black Digimon get with 3,000 DP or more gain Pierce, which we want because even if we can swing in with Diaboromon, because again, for each, he constantly has 2 security checks at 11,000 DP. Again, giving him the Pierce option is really good because again, we didn't have this option before when JP was playing, but with Suzanomon and Diaboromon in the mix, they just can really push our opponent to a point where they don't want to be. So again, we're gonna take advantage of it all. So Agumon is our blocker, of course. Toy Agumon is our draw, because again, I'm gonna tell you this right now, most opponents won't swing into things if they're gonna lose their Digimon. So again, with Toy Agumon in the mix, they will hold up until they can get wide enough. And if you can just have Guardramon out for a couple turns with a Toy Agumon underneath it, you're plussing way too much for them. They're gonna have to either force a swing into death or something like that, because they're not gonna let you get away with too many draws. Again, the longer it stays under a big blocker, the longer your opponent can't do anything. Numamon is pretty much draw at 1 evolution cost or a 3-drop play just to go faster. Again, really just all the points of the matter. Kusorimon's in here for lose 2,000 for its blocker ability. Again, you can play the other 6k one, but 4k Kusorimon just plopping down for 4k just to be a blocker is really good. Again, being able to block is 9/10 of the battle with black. Dark Tyrannomon's in here for the 1 cost evolution play. You know the drills. Androidmon is just because he's a good blocker in all sense of the word. Again, being able to swing. No reboot in this deck, obviously, but we play Gormamon because the fact is that one of your Digimon gets plus 2,000 DP until the end of turn. what's really nice is you can Digiburst a few times. So you could Digiburst the Tsuri and your champion. Let's say it's a Numemon underneath it. Now it's a permanent K even if you Digivolve, because he counts himself. So again, if you give it the power to him and then Digivolve on top of him, now he's at 2000 DP. Even just twice. Let's go. That's 5,000 extra DP. This is 16k with security plus 2. Again, or if you have this underneath it, it can be security plus 1, be security plus 3, and then having a Sensoriumon out makes it so you have Pierce. Your opponent is just really in a bad spot because, again, Final Zaborg Punch is one of your Digimon gets plus 3,000 DP until the end of your opponent's next turn. If that Digimon has 6,000 DP or more, this Digimon gains blocker, reboot, security attack. So again, what we're doing is trying to one punch KO with Diaboromon, because Diaboromon is still very playable. Again, your opponent, it's like playing War Greymon. Again, you're going to deal so much damage they don't like it. Again, same thing with Black War Greymon. We're just trying to make it so that when we go into Black War Greymon or we go into Diaboromon, we just dealing so much damage, they're going to just hate us. Again, they can die to other things, but what's really nice is we're going to play Breath of the Gods in this deck. For one reason and one reason only, is yellow is so heavy in this format that, again, Breath of the Gods will save us. Again, you could switch this out to being the regular tie that gives 1000 DP to your Digimon. Again, making it so it's harder to kill your Digimon is really important. Then we also play one Chaosmon for the fact of the matter is he can push out for game. Again, clearing out a security, removing a Digimon for 6, and then your opponent has to rebuild their board is just sometimes really struggling for them. So again, they don't really like that. And then we play Taikamiya from the trial deck to pretty much make it so our blockers get twice as much value for it, and it's not even funny. Next, let's talk about some cards you can run in the deck. So Comporiumon, if you play like Toy Agumons and stuff like that, you could play Jamming Greymon, because if, again, that spell card gives reboot and then your Diaboromon gets jamming. Here's another option to make your Digimon Diaboromon be just one less the cost to play. Then you can just Digivolve on top of Infernmon, and then your opponent is now either getting choked or they're not liking what you're going to do to them. Because again, you're making it so that Diaboromon now comes in for 2 cost. He's very important. He's a very powerful card. You could play him. Then we also play Metal Greymon, because when this Digimon reboot, it gains plus security plus 1. Not bad. Machine Dramon's in here just for an option to, if you think that you need an on-play blocker. Black War Greymon's in here while your opponent is... pretty much has a Digimon with 10,000 DP, reduce the memory cost, play this card from your hand when attacking. If you attack your opponent's Digimon with the highest DP, unsuspend this Digimon, because you can do this with the Bancho, the punch as well. Again, very useful skill. Not many people see it coming. Blocker. Greymon is when your Digimon with blocker can't be deleted by your opponent's effects. Again, Greymon could come in for Black War Greymon, Crest-Grumon in here because playing stuff is just nasty. Diaboromon is, you may play one Diaboromon token without paying its memory cost. Diaboromon tokens are level 6 white Digimon with memory level cost 14, 13 DP, and are mega form, unidentified type, and unknown attribute. When this Digimon would be deleted in battle, you may delete one of your other Diaboromons to prevent this Digimon from being deleted. Really nice, really powerful. Next, we have Millenniumon in here as another option because removing board state is just nasty. Alter S is in here because Alter S is still nasty. Infinity Cannon is just to help Digivolve stuff in a bigger way. Just being able to bring it back down to the rookie, and sometimes they can't just respond to climb back up. Laser Eyes is triggered Digivolution 1 up to 2 of your opponent's Digimon. I think this is a really powerful card. Again, under certain circumstances, you can play this. Dark Side Attack, delete one of your opponent's level play cost 7 or less. So basically, any ultimate or champion line, you're going to be able to kill. Again, 5k kill a champion, basically. Ty's in here, as I mentioned earlier. Izzy's in here for if you have 2 or less memories, set your memory to 3. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. If all reveal cards are black, gain 1 memory. Place the remaining cards in the top. Again, you could play Izzy just to help filter your deck, and it's really powerful skills and stuff like that that makes this deck really a lot of fun to play as. Hopefully, guys, you like this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!